So, a couple of things. Before we jet off to the final planet, which is Korriban, just gonna check back on the space station Yavin. Oops.
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Carrett's vessel. My old mentor.
Oh.
Admiral Kareth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Carrett's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Oh my god. Well, it seems the past has a habit of catching up with you. In this case, quite literally. You know I have mocked you all these times, Carthy, but I will say this one thing. This is a chance to avenge the deaths of your family, my friend.
That is not the way of the Jedi. Vengeance, anger, emotion. These things lead to the dark side.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
There's only one man for the job, surely. I shall step up to the challenge.
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Karth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Oh my god. I have to put my trust into somebody else? This is the exact reason why Valdron has been kind in a certain way. Kindish to his compadres. For a moment like this, when he's going to have to put his life in their hands. Whew, thank God. There's only one man I would probably put my trust in. And it's not even a man. It's a droid. It's HK-47.
Statement. My construction includes a reserve memory chip and backup power supply that automatically kicks in if I have been shut down too long. Deactivate my main circuits and wipe my memory chip. The Sith will take me to the junk heap, and I can come rescue the rest of you after I reactivate.
Okay, but what if the Sith disassemble you? That won't be good, will it, surely?
Answer. That is possible. My reserve power supply is a prototype yet to be tested, yet I can attempt this task, if you wish.
Oh god. Seems a bit risky. It was always Canderous. No. I'm going to put my trust in HK. Can I... We'll give it a try, yes.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Kareth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found a disabled hunter-killer droid in the back of the ship.
Excellent. We can reprogram this droid to fight in our own army, wipe its memory chip, and take it to the salvage shop. The technicians will deal with it later.
This ship is naked! How dare they!
It's been long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promised myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
Oh god, this is what I don't like either of these. I like to keep my cards close to my chest, but here I'm being forced to proclaim something here? Well, I'll speak the truth. I am allied to nobody. If the right offer came along, I could join the Sith. Although I wouldn't like to admit it in front of Bastila, to be honest with you. I think we're going to put on a front here. We're going to put a front on just for Bastila's purpose and Karth's purpose. Don't want to cause any unnecessary alarm.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
What? History? I've never seen the man before. What history are you bloody talking about?
You mean... Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields.
Oh my god! You...
Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What are you talking about?
I am interrogating you the way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
What? Don't be stupid! This is where the true feelings begin to expose themselves here, for quite some time. What's his face? Valdren has been harbouring a few feelings for Bastila, although he's never told her of them. He's had a bit of mock fun with her, teasing her and cracking a few jokes, but it's been a slow, steady process. Does he want to now proclaim not to hurt her? That could show weakness. Definitely not saying the bottom one. Yeah. Going for the middle option. I will not betray the Jedi Order. This is to save his own face, of course, not to expose his feelings for Bastila at this moment in time.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games.
Don't worry, Bastila, I won't.
Answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
What? Jedi Academy? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Very well. This is the price of your resistance. Enough!
Ah!
You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet.
What?
Dantooine is an empty graveyard now.
No!
Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
No, no, you're lying! It's all a ploy, I don't believe you.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
We are here to assassinate Lord Malak. Obviously.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No!
Oh! Oh!
Vane! Ah!
Okay.
Can you not hear her suffering?
Oh boy.
You can spare her further pain by simply answering my question.
No!
Now I will ask again. On what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
This is where Valdra's resolve is really being tested. I don't think he's liking the fact that Bastila is being electrocuted like this. Is he gonna cough? Is he gonna cough? I don't think Bastila can take much more. If she dies, I'll be mortified. Damn you! No! Sensing! Just sensing! For the... You're a sick man, Saul! Sick, I tell you!
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! 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 Mercy! No! No!
I am sorry.
I'm cringing here!
That sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I'm wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
I think Bastila's passed out.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered.
Oh my god.
Admiral Karath had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
Passed
They
out?
tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil.
I feel drained.
He is forever lost.
I feel drained. I feel drained. Bastila. Yes, this is his, covering up again. Don't you ever get tired of being so preachy?
This is not a matter to joke about. There is one thing we can learn from Saul. It's how the power of the dark side can corrupt even the bravest of heroes. Sorry, forgive me. Snapping at you like that won't help our situation. I
No, it
suppose I'm
won't.
taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taurus, now the Academy.
You don't believe that,
Is
do
there
you?
no end to the killing?
It's baloney, I tell you. Baloney. He's lying. I sense it in his chakras.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true.
No.
The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign.
Oh, I felt
I fear
something.
the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped.
I thought it was wind.
Rook, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Where's he gone?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival, and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information.
Come on, Bastila, get real.
I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
Do you know what? We're confined here, behind these bars, all these force fields. Valdron is tired, he's been tortured, he's cracked a joke or two even now in his current state. And the fact that Bastila has confessed this now, that she was hoping that he would tell, I think it might be time to just open up a wee bit. I'm sorry, it did actually cause me some pain watching you suffer. I'm not an animal.
I know you would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you did the right thing. I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. To watch you suffer like that, it might have been too much for me to bear. Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope HK-47 busts us out of here before he arrives.
This is, oh my god, this is brilliant. I'm absolutely going through the emotions here. This is great. And we cut to my favourite character, HK-47. Things couldn't get any better. Oh boy. Right, I think we're going to take a temporary pause here to end this set of updates. Will HK-47 break out Sith, Bastila and Karth before that evil Malak arrives and no doubt kills them all in his evil torturous ways? Will Valdron Bane ever confess his true feelings for Bastila? He'll have to find out next time, so see you then.